Have you ever had a moment when everything you planned just fell apart? You studied hard but still failed. You gave your all in a relationship, yet they walked away. You prayed for a breakthrough, but all you got was silence. Yeah, life can feel unfair, confusing, even painful. But what if I told you that every piece of your story, yes, even the messy ones, is being worked together for something good? That there's a greater purpose behind the pain? In this video, we're diving into one powerful Bible verse, Romans 8:28, and I promise, by the end, your perspective on your struggles will shift, because God is still writing your story. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya was 24, ambitious, full of dreams. She had just landed her dream job in a marketing firm after years of study. Everything felt perfect. But just 6 months in, she was let go. Downsizing, they said. Crushed, confused, and questioning her worth, Maya sank into a season of depression. She felt abandoned by God. She cried, prayed, waited. Nothing made sense. But in that waiting season, something happened. She started writing again, a passion she had buried under career goals. She shared her thoughts on faith, life, and healing on social media. One post went viral. Months later, she was offered a position as a content creator for a global faith-based organization. Today, she reaches thousands weekly with her words. She often says, "Losing that job felt like the end, but it was God redirecting me to purpose." And that's the heart of Romans 8:28. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Let's unpack that. God doesn't promise a life free of pain, but he does promise that nothing will be wasted. Here are five truths from Romans 8:28 that will help anchor you when life feels uncertain. 1. In all things means all things. Not just the good, but the bad, the ugly, the confusing. The breakup, the loss, the closed door. God doesn't cherry-pick parts of your story. He uses everything. Think of a cake. Ever tasted raw flour? Not pleasant. Baking soda? Gross. But when mixed and baked, it becomes something delightful. Likewise, life's bitter ingredients can become beautiful when surrendered to God. 2. God is always working. Even when you don't see it, even when you feel forgotten, behind the scenes, he's orchestrating things in your favor. Like a puzzle, you only see a piece, but he sees the whole picture. 3. It's for your good, not just your comfort. This doesn't mean everything will feel good, but it will do good in you. Sometimes God removes what we want to give us what we need. Like pruning a tree, he cuts things off, not to hurt, but to make room for fruit. 4. This promise is for those who love him. It's not automatic. It's for those who trust him, who are walking with him, even when the path is hard. God honors surrendered hearts. 5. You have a calling. Your life isn't random. You were called for a purpose, and everything you go through is shaping you for it. Just like Joseph in the Bible, betrayed, imprisoned, forgotten. Yet every step led him closer to the palace. In the end, he could say, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Let's go back to Maya. She could have stayed bitter, but she chose to trust. She let God use her pain to birth purpose. And now, not only is she living in her calling, she's helping others find their too. Her story reminds us, delays aren't denials, setbacks aren't the end. They're setups for something greater. Or take Mike. He was addicted, broken, homeless. But a church outreach met him one night. He gave his life to Christ. Years later, he runs a recovery home, helping others break free. Only God can take ashes and make beauty. So let me ask you, What situation in your life right now feels like a dead end? What pain are you carrying that you don't understand? Today, would you dare to believe that God is working, even in this? Here's your step. Take 5 minutes alone. Talk to God. Surrender that one thing that's been weighing you down and ask Him to help you trust His process. And if you've already seen God turn something bad into good in your life, share your story in the comments. You never know who it might encourage. Remember, your pain has a purpose, your waiting has worth, and your story is still being written by the author of life. So don't give up in the middle. Good is coming. His purpose will prevail. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more encouraging content that strengthens your faith. And until next time, keep loving God. Keep trusting Him. He's not finished yet. Hey,